Hello everybody, this is Anna, also known as Ananita on Ravelry, and on the screen now you can see where you else can find me on the internet. This is a knitting podcast, but also about sometimes crochet, sewing, other crafting stuff I like to do, some as coloring. Yeah, you will see mostly knitting, but yeah, be aware of other crafting techniques. Yes, so today is Sunday and it is the first Sunday in Advent, so a very merry Advent start to all of you. Thank you for all the returning viewers. Mwah, you are awesome. And thank you for all the ones who want to check me out. I'm glad that you're here and want to take some time out of your day to spend this with me. I really do appreciate it, and for me it's a lot of fun, so I hope you will enjoy it. Okay, I'm doing Vlogmas, and that's the reason why I'm not. That's the reason why I'm not sure. What did I already show? I tried to separate these things, so I don't know how it will work out today. But we will start with finished objects, then my works in progress, and at the end maybe a bit of blathering. Okay, behind me you already see my tree. I put it up normally not that early, but yes, I explained it several times in the previous episodes of Vlogmas and the podcast episodes, so you might already know. Okay, let's go right into the crafting stuff. I will show you my finished objects. Okay, the first one. Yes, I think I showed it on Vlogmas, but not in the podcast. So it's a hat. It's made out of Lana Grossa Olympia. And I used nearly the whole... ball of yarn. I made Pom Pom with the large size Pom Pom maker made by Clover. I can totally recommend yarn and Pom Pom maker. Awesome. It keeps me really warm, only when this wind is very strong. For that I think no hat is enough tight enough. So in this case, if you're really sensitive, you should sew into the hat some fabric. I'm pretty content. It matches my 3 colors of cashmere shawl by Hohe Locatelli, very good. And yeah, it keeps the shape. Okay, it gets a little bit wider, but not too much, so it really doesn't come off my head. Yeah. Okay, that was the first finished object. The second finished object is a pair of simple house slippers. It's a Christmas present. I won't say who the recipient is, but the recipient is not so much about crazy colors. So that's the reason why I did the heel and a tiny little bit of the foot, so that you can actually see the colors when you're looking down to your feet. In these 2 colors, it's a worsted weight yarn but held double. So yeah, and the yarn is from Hofer, Aldi in Germany, so you can't really purchase it. They offer this yarn, I think, every year around autumn. Yeah, they have this offer. They have 2 yarn offers normally in a year. So the one is sock yarn, and then on another day or a week, sport weight yarn normally. So, and you might think that it looks tiny, but with the simple house slippers, they are nearly a size for every kind of foot, because they stretch a lot because of the garter stitch here. You see. Yeah, I made a pair already before, and I gifted to them, and the recipient was very thankful and appreciated these and said they keep warm. Sometimes I will make some for me also. I really like those, and it's a very quick knit, and I think it's a pretty Christmas gift. So if you are searching for patterns because you want to knit something or give some hand knit gifts for Christmas, I can totally recommend the Simple House slippers. You can find the pattern on Ravelry. It's for free. So on Ravelry is a pattern page, but it will link to a website, but that's not a big deal. Easy, and I knit this on, so you knit this part flat and then you close it in the end. And then you join it in the round, and it's written for circulars, but I did it with DPNs. So in the pattern, she was saying something like, it was designed for circulars, but you can change it into DPNs. It was designed for circulars. Instead of using a circular needle and doing magic loop, you just put the stitches onto DPNs. That's it. And then she says you have to do something here in this middle with slipping the last stitch onto the other needle and then knit it in a fancy way. I don't know. I didn't do this. I just kept knitting in the round. I didn't do that, and I decided to make just my simple toe as I do on my socks. The first time I did everything like it is written in the pattern, but I really don't think that you have to be so strict. Okay, it's really easy. It's an afternoon knit. So if you need something to gift someone for Christmas and you want to make it by yourself and you don't have that much time, do it. Then I finished the Christmas socks, also a Christmas present. Many people were commenting on these socks when I posted them on Instagram or Vlogmas or so, and they said, oh my gosh, they are so sparkly, I'm so jealous, I want to have these. Yay, it's German yarn with heavy sparkling, but I put it here. It's not soft, so it's a normal sock yarn, a normal sturdy German sock yarn like Opal or Regia, but I don't mind sturdy sock yarn, and therefore you have this heavy sparkle. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, I didn't turn off my phone. Sorry. Someone lovely commented on my YouTube video, but I turned the phone off now. So, I really like them. I always knit the socks so that they match. I know many people don't want matched socks or don't pay attention to this because for them it's not worth it, but I am OCD in that case because it is so pretty when they match, and they do. And they knit themselves because of the patterning. It's so much fun. So I cast on 72 stitches because the recipient needs a wide leg. But I knit the length of the foot. They are way too big for the blockers, by the way. I knit the length of the foot for a German 41. US on the screen. So it's Franken-pieced size-wise sock, so to say. Custom fit. Yeah. Okay. Finished object. And then my last finished object also is a Christmas gift. Soon I will be finished with my Christmas gift knitting, and then I can be selfish and knit only for me and sew only for me and crochet only for me. So the last finished object is a bag. So I will show you in detail. It's a rose zipper. Here you can see and I think I nailed it. I'm calling this a perfect zipper. Yeah, awesome. Okay, and here you can see the boxing isn't perfect, but come on, who looks down at the bottom of a bag? So it's very big because I had a special purpose for that bag in mind, but the recipient can do with it whatever. Yeah, you can see it's for a she. She wants. And in the inside I have lilac with white polka dots. Yeah, I like it very much. And I always do the handle in the color of the, in the bottom color. It's so pretty. I would keep it. But I have still this fabric left, so I can do another one for my own. Okay. And I know the recipient will like it. I know it. Now we come to works in progress. What should I do first? So this is, oh yes, I will start with my crochet project. It's a shawl and it lives in my safe zone project bag with the nomies. Okie dokie. Oh man, I said it again. Okie dokie. I don't want to say okie dokie. Sorry. Okay, this is a triangular shawl in the V pattern by Claudetta Crochet. It's a tutorial by Claudetta Crochet on YouTube. Okay, the main color is Woolen Vine Yarns in the Deck the Halls colorway. No, I wasn't able to catch an update. The loveliest Nina on the planet gifted me this yarn last year. I started podcasting last year in September. Did I? Yes. So she gifted this to me last year because she knew how much I wanted to have this, and since then I was searching for the perfect pattern as always. I started socks with the yarn, but it's the Volke base, and for me it's too special for socks. It will wear out, and I want to see it, and I want everyone to see it. So you can see, you can see the V's. It's very easy. And then I knit the whole skein of yarn. I think I had 5 or 6 grams left, but it wasn't enough to finish the row. And then I did a contrasting no name brand, but it's a wine red, like an old Christmas red. So, and I think I will I will crochet until this is used up, and then I will block it, because after finishing this, this shawl will weigh 150 grams, and that's the same amount of yarn I used in this, and that's really big. I folded it so that it lies there and not till I don't know where. Yeah, so I want to have it in that size, and if it is after blocking not big enough, I just will go on crocheting. With crochet it's really not a problem because you don't have a cast off edge. You can just go on even after weaving in the ends. Yeah, I wanted to have a Christmas shawl, and this will be finished soon. I think I can finish it this evening if I pick it up and not knit on Christmas gifts. So I will just do this. It will block out it will block out enormously, like this. So in this shawl I used 150 grams, right, and 500 meter. So, and this will be around this. Yes, this will be also around this. Less yardage, but the weight will be the same. So we will see. It's pretty, isn't it? A Christmas shawl. And I really like crocheting shawls because it's so quick. It's like the granny stripe blanket. You can watch TV. You don't have to pay attention to what you are doing, and it's just enjoyable. This also. I really like this one. It's very pretty. Also Claudetta crochet. Okay. Oh, and I'm crocheting this with a 4mm crochet hook. So, I don't know if I showed you. I only knit one row on this, so it's just a quick showing here. It's a Christmas present. Actually, it's the last hand-knit Christmas present. So it's the first sock of a pair I want to have finished until Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's Regia. I will show it again after more progress. And in case you're interested how much I have left from the yarn from my Christmas socks, this is how much I have left. It's a lot. I can do definitely some minis for a swap. I can make ornaments out of this. I can put it into my cozy memories. Awesome! And these projects were living, and the one still is living, in my bag I received in a swap from Sarah from the Love Sock Wool podcast. I like it, and I like the handle. So then my last work in progress is a sweater. I'm so stupid. I started a sweater. I have so many things to do for Christmas, and I have so many works in progress, and I wanted to start the Feathers in the Wind as the next started project, and I started a sweater. So yeah. This sweater is called Read the Screen because I really don't know how I should pronounce it. And you will see a picture of the pattern on the screen. And I just want to... Okay, you see the picture now on the screen. I will show you the yarn first. So it's my hand-dyed yarn. It's the colorway is called Mother of Pearl, and it's on the sturdy sock base. And you see 2 cakes because I'm alternating skeins or cakes. Okay. I'm still doing the raglan increases. And I stopped in the middle of a row. Yeah, but I want to show you how this yarn knits up, and I love it. It looks so icy blue. Here you see the increases. Isn't it pretty? I like it. Woo! And it's easy. It's really easy. But I have to say the pattern isn't written very well. There is one in the beginning, so maybe it's the only part of the pattern which isn't so awesome. So I'm knitting this on a 3mm on circulars. 3mm circulars. And what I mean, so you start with the raglan increases, and after 1 or 2, depending on your size and so on, you have to start the V-neck increases. The increases for the V-neck. So. But it's so complicated. You have the headline raglan increases, then she tells you, okay, please read the whole section of the pattern because you have to do 2 things at the same time. Then she explains separately how the raglan increases work and how often you have to do them, how in every other row and then in every 4th row or so. And then after that section she writes V-neck increases, and then she explains when you have to do this. So it was so complicated it would be easier if she had written out every single row and you wouldn't have to count or think, okay, wait. Because not every V-neck decrease increase is in the same row as the raglan increase. So it could be that you have raglan increase, nothing, V-neck increase, next row nothing, then again raglan increase, and it wasn't possible for me to keep in mind, oh, what I have to do now. So I did this chart. Yes, I think I can give it away because it's not too much. I will show you the first part. I did this for over 50 rows, and I wrote here the row, then raglan, then V-neck, and where the X is, you have to do the increase. So I always know, okay, this is a row where I only have to do raglan. This is the per row, so you don't have to do anything. In this row I have to do both. Here, not only raglan, both, only raglan, both. And in the second part of the paper, I won't show you because that might be too much I give away. It's even more confusing. It's not so regular. It's not so regular as here because it's a pattern. It's always the same. But down there, it's different. You can't keep it in mind. So after every row, I check it, and then I always know during watching TV, for example, oh, I have to start here. Okay, I know it, because what I have to do, I don't have to look up in the pattern because these increases are always the same and very easy. Just make one left and make one right, as always in raglan increases. But yeah, so it's definitely easier. So if you are going to knit this beautiful pullover, sweater, do this. It's much easier. So, these were my works in progress. Now we come to a purchase. I want to show you a purchase. And this purchase has to do with something I want to do in the new year for the shop. I will show you now like this. Maybe you can already recognize what it is. So Lily always say she won't excuse for crinkling because it's a happy noise. It means goodies. So that's the brand. It was the best deal on Amazon. Here are the in the word by word translation of the German word would be press button. So these are buttons you don't have to sew onto your object. In many different colors. And that's the thing, the tool you I know this word, but I don't know where the word is now. Well, with this tool, you will not assemble. I have it in my somewhere here, but I don't get it out. So you put these things onto the fabric with this thing. Yeah. Okay. Just a tiny little hint for what will be in my shop in the new year. I have so many ideas for the new year. So, and then I think we should talk a bit about our knit-alongs, or let's say make-alongs. I always say knit-alongs, but these alongs are mostly make-alongs. So, we finished the fall along, and I already contacted the winner, and the prize was the Frozen Mystery by Nordic Stitches, and she did a spoiler today. So maybe if you're interested in her mystery knit along, but you're not sure if you will like the object, because she doesn't even give away what object it is, if it is a shawl or a hat or something. But it started today on December 3rd. So I think the spoiler does give enough away to decide if you want to knit it. I still have to wait until I have finished some things, but I definitely will knit this. I try to not watch the next spoilers. Yeah, so that was the fall along. Then at the moment we have running the Advent along. The Advent along is hosted by Nina from the This Old Knit podcast. She has the finished objects thread in her podcast group on Ravelry, and I hosted with her, so I have the chatter inspirational, put everything in this thread other than the finished object in my podcast group on Ravelry. There are already many entries and I enjoy it. I enjoy the chatter there and the photos. I especially enjoy photos. So I love to browse through the threads on Ravelry just to see what yarns you have, what patterns, and the whips and so on. Yeah, I really do enjoy it. It's so inspiring. I already saw some projects I definitely will knit in the future after being finished with Christmas knitting. Yes, so the Advent along is running until Christmas Day, so the 25th. I don't know if Nina will do a certain time when she will close the thread, or if she's loose with this, but I think, yeah, I will draw the winner on the 25th of December at 8 o'clock p.m. my time, just in case. So you can check on Google what time is yours. Take the Vienna time if you want to know how late it is in your country. Yes, so that's the knit along. And we still have the blanket along going. So I will draw one last winner at the end of December. I will draw the last winner on Silvester, so the last day of December. And I haven't decided yet what kind of prize. I talked about it already in the last episode. The physical prizes are getting very difficult for me because on the one hand they are expensive, but then I was gifted here and there some prizes, but then I still have to ship them, and shipping is very expensive from Austria. It would be totally different from Germany. It's half the price or even less. So I will see how the financial thing will develop, but if it stays like this, I can't afford it anymore. I'm very, very sorry. A thing I can do is putting something in a envelope, which is at the most 3 centimeters high, because then I can ship it as an envelope instead of as a parcel, and that means half the price. So instead of 20 euro to the US, it would be 10 euro to the US. Yeah, so that would make a difference. So for example, project bags or some treats or notebooks or cross stitch, these kind of things I can definitely ship. Nordic Stitches gave a heart for my comment. Oh, there was just the dings, the dings, you know. Dings was a German word of the day in the past. Alert. Notification. Yeah, so I have already an idea for the blanket along prize. Shall I do it? I have something here and I think it would be very nice. And in addition to the price I will show you now. Yes, I have decided. I have a price for the blanket along. And in addition to that, I definitely will put a pattern up to $10 on Ravelry. Okay, I will show you the price for the blanket along now. I bought this extra. I don't know how you say it in English. I bought this for a knit along and I haven't shipped it out yet because of all the struggles with shipping. And sometimes the things get lost, so yeah. This is a notebook and I think it is so pretty. Look at this. And it's not this cheap white paper. It's this ivory. It's blown out by the softbox. Yeah. And then a very pretty cross stitch from Copenhagen. And in addition to that, a pattern of your choice on Ravelry. Okay? So I can ship this out. It's not more than 3 centimeters high, so it's okay. Okay, I have decided. And I can ship it out from Germany, so it's better. So I can put some treats in addition to this. That will be the last prize for the blanket along. That was a knit along which was running through the whole year of 2017. And still is. Yes. And if you want to enter, you can still do. You don't have to finish a blanket. You can use every kind of technique. So weaving, not cross stitching, that I don't think so that you can do a blanket. But if you can, just put it here. And every kind of crafting, okay? And then I have so many ideas for the next year. I already have planned all our knit-alongs for the next year. And we will have 2 year-long knit-alongs. And I still think I should wait. I think I will keep it secret until the end of the year. Shall I? Or not? I don't know. I have many ideas and it will be awesome. I really can't wait to start these knit-alongs or make-alongs. Sorry, make-alongs. Let me check my notes if I have forgotten something. I have so many notes. Okay, no. I haven't forgotten something. So this is a shorter episode. But I also have to do my Vlogmas today. So yeah, if you want to know something, put your question in the comments down below or in our questions thread on Ravelry if you don't have a YouTube account so you aren't able to comment here. And feel free to contact me in every kind of way. If you want to know something, if you want to have me something answering on the podcast or written out to you in the thread, I would appreciate it. I always like to be in contact with you all. And you can present yourself in the introductions thread. Some people did it in the last weeks and I really like that. And I still have to answer some introductions. There are a lot of comments at the moment on Instagram, Ravelry and YouTube because of Vlogmas, and it's a bit, I have to catch all these up so that I can answer every single comment, and I really like to do that. But a lot of stuff is going on. It's Advent. Advent is not a silent time. It was, maybe it has never was a silent time. Maybe it's a lie that it was a silent time. It's always a bit stressful, but I take out the stress as much as I can and enjoy doing the presents. I definitely enjoy it way better than buying. I hate the shopping malls in every season, but especially during Advent and Christmas time. I hate the malls, really. So the things I have to shop, I do normally online or in tiny little shops. It's nicer to support the tinier ones. And the rest, this year, I really do myself. And if you're interested in the self-made Christmas presents, many of them I showed already because I was able to show them without saying who the recipient is. Because if the recipient was watching, she or he really wasn't able to tell, okay, is it for me? Is it for me? But I have some presents I definitely know the recipient could tell that's for him or her. So if you want to know something about these presents, you have to wait until after Christmas Eve, and then I will show all the things, definitely. Yes, I will celebrate Christmas with my parents, and way before Christmas I will be in Germany, so I will be able to film some things in Germany, the Advent markets and baking or cooking with my mom and our house and the natives, native scene. I think it's called native scene. You know, the figures of holy scenery. I think it's called holy scenery. You know, baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph and the shepherds and so on as figures. Put, you know what I mean. I can show you our over 100 years old. Put the word here. And our very, very pretty Christmas tree. My mom does always such a pretty job on decorating the house and the Christmas tree. Oh, we have the best tree always. And our food on Christmas is awesome. You know, Christmas with my parents is awesomeness. Yeah. No one is celebrating Christmas as they do. They are the best. Sorry. So, yes. So some episodes you still will see filmed here in my flat and then from Germany. Okay, it was a shorter episode. I'm very sorry, but you will see also a vlogmas from today. So maybe it's it's an excuse so you can watch something. And I wish you a wonderful, silent and stressless first Advent weekend. And yeah, thank you for being here with me. We will see each other next week. Bye bye.